Four girls come together to talk about life and its ups and downs while trying to build their own, which is why some assembly is required.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Some Assembly Required. My name's Octavia and I just got a great deal on 3 pairs of shoes. $115, bitch. It was name brand, come on. You gotta look at me like that.
Shout out to Octavia. My name's Lena and my feet are ashy.
This is Linnea, and we got some bum dick on the weekend.
Oh! Congrats!
It was not bum. It was aight.
It was subpar.
Legit.
Alrighty guys, and this week we are going to talk about the problems that different types of women may encounter when trying to date as millennials. So who would like to take it away?
Everyone's looking at me. Okay, well, I don't know how to fucking say. I'm just pissed. It's fucking hard out here to find someone that you're compatible with already, but I feel like you need to be compatible on like a physical level, not just sexually.
Yes.
But on a physical level. I gone on dates with guys that are shorter than me, and literally the entire time, all they can comment on is how tall I am and make me feel really fucking uncomfortable for having God-given fucking legs.
Amen, sister.
And they already know how tall I am. Like, I'll disclose it. This is Bumble, by the way. Bumble and Tinder. So we've never met before. But I always...
Is your height in the bio?
Like my height is in the bio. I say full disclosure, just so you know. I am 5'10" and a half. Some guys are like, sick, that's cool, I'm 6'3". Some guys are like, that's cool, I'm 5'9". But then it's the 5'9" guys you go on the date with, and the entire time it's almost like they weren't expecting you to actually be 5'10" and a half.
I thought it was just like a joke.
Like, legit. And then they make you feel so uncomfortable. Like, literally this one guy I went on a date with back at Niagara, and he told me, we were about the same height. I wasn't even super tall. We were just like literally the same height, and I went on this date with him, and he was like, oh, like, why are you single, like, you're so gorgeous or whatever, and I'm like, I don't know, I feel like I'm sometimes a little bit intimidating because I have such a big personality. He's like, no, I think you're just really intimidating because you're such a fucking giant. I was like, huh?
I know, man, and then it makes you feel so uncomfortable because then like you start not liking your height anymore and wanting to like, especially growing up tall, like, you want to hunch your shoulders, you don't want to wear heels, like all these little things that now you have to like add this to the already crazy pressure it is to be beautiful, especially as a woman, and now they're gonna come at us and say stuff like that.
I looked at him and I was like, ah. He's like, well, I'm so used to like holding doors open for girls and stuff. I'm like, you can.
What does
still
that have to
open
do with
doors.
height?
Listen. I said, you can still open doors for me. He's like, but not in the way how I like. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, usually I open it up top and the girl like walks under my arm.
Okay,
I was
so
like,
that's like a no.
So my
What? Okay, hold on.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
you can't finesse the door because I have legs. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just so like. I think what it is guys are already so insecure. Yes, I have my preferences where I like guys that are taller than me, but if I have a good personality with someone that's shorter than me, which I thought I did with this guy that I went on a date with, it's just like, Matt, what are you saying?
No, like that. Okay, hold on. That's kind of crazy.
You have your
like,
own insecurities, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
You thought you were like, just because a woman's taller than you doesn't mean you don't have the same amount of manhood. Like,
Just told on yourself.
men are fucking.
What the fuck? You see the bio? Like, how are you confused?
And I'll call it out. And I was like, just so you know, like, this is my height.
Yeah, no, that's kind of crazy, but
And it's already annoying that you have to. It's annoying that you have to disclaim that because I'll say that I'm 5'10" and a half, and guys will automatically unmatch, which saves me the trouble of going on the date.
Yeah.
And then them seeing me in person.
Okay, can I go now, Lynn? You good? Okay, she good. She settled down. So yeah, just going off of that thing of like masculinity. I honestly think that guys have so much masculinity honed in how they are with the women. Like, they don't think that masculinity is just something that like is within and you just like, there's so many different variations of it, but a lot of them feel the most masculine when they are
Overpowering
dominant
women
over a woman. So for you to be tall and for him to already have that notion like, okay, I'm a man because I'm bigger than you, all of a sudden he doesn't feel like a man anymore. So that just shows how pussy he is, first of all, because it's like, okay, well,
Not pussy. Pussies are strong.
okay,
He's got a
Pussies
dick.
are strong.
pussies are strong.
Especially
What?
mine.
Okay, so saying pussy, what should I say?
Dick. He's being
No,
a dick.
we're not doing. Okay,
Dicks aren't
he's
strong. You kick them in the balls, they're like confused.
okay, yeah. He's no, but that's not no. Like he's being
A douche.
douchebag, but in a way that's like in his like rooted in a mentality.
Yeah, because
that
of
is
society
so
put in his
wrong.
fucking
So he's
head.
Yeah.
But he's not sexist on
be-
purpose.
No one's sexist on purpose. No one's.
Some people are sexist on purpose.
Hold on. No. I'm gonna
I'm not talking
no.
about Twitter trolls. Like,
Like no one's coming out here like I'm gonna be sexist today. No, people just grow up having certain viewpoints that skew them into sexist thoughts. But I honestly think that that's what it is, man. Like men just love to overpower women and be in control, and that's how they feel the most masculine. So when we as women, like me, like I'm a bigger body, so for me, like it's harder because men always like go for the petite girls, the smaller girls,
Yeah.
and I will never be petite. So it's like, okay, well that sucks because I already know like that's what men are looking for. So now there's like a whole section of men that are already like knocked off the list because of my body type. Like, real shit. Big thigh saves lives, man. Don't you want your life saved? Huh? What about you, Lee? Like in the dating, like how in the dating? That's how you know I don't date. That's how you know.
All of us are single as fuck.
So in the dating, yeah, but like for you, like what's something that you find like kind of like makes it hard to like find someone when dating?
so my issue isn't height. I'm a solid 5'2", hoping one day I'll reach to a 5'4".
1.5, basically.
People are like, she hating me. 5'2".
Why you boasting yourself up like this?
But for me, height really isn't an issue. But for me, I feel like my bigger issue is race. We were talking this weekend, she was telling me how she went on a date. Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I won.
It's a terrible
Sinister
story. Terrible story. Okay, so we were talking this weekend, she was telling me how she went on a date. Okay.
Why are you laughing?
I won.
It's a terrible
Sinister
story. It's a terrible story. Okay, so pretty much she had gone on this date with this guy she had met through a mutual friend, okay? He was cute, he seemed nice, chill. So they end up going on a date, they go eat somewhere. So during the date, it's chill, it's not perfect, a little awkward, but overall it's cool, right? So they get to the end of the night and they're like walking out, and this guy leans in and licks Wendy.
Shut
Y'all
your
Y'all think I'm playing, but I'm not.
Licks
I'm
her?
not. A solid lick.
Please don't tell me you make some kind of
Solid
chocolate remark after.
lick. Yo.
No.
He didn't finish it. He was just like, you have such beautiful skin. And she looked at him and like, yo, I missed her call. She called me. She's like, yo, can you get me?
Nah, that's like Silence of the Lambs shit, bro.
And he offered her a ride home. She's like, nah, I'm a bus. And just, and
He licked her face. Hold on, did he lick her lips? Like, was it like
No,
her
listen,
face?
I asked every question to me. If this is a misunderstanding, no, he licked up her like cheek or side of her face.
Jesus.
I would be like, first off, this Fenty's expensive. Second of all, you
Right?
fucking out of your damn mind.
You owe me 35 cents.
Because that's what that was.
Jeez.
So anyways, but that just speaks to another issue that, so I guess in the dating realm, the issue of like fetishization. So it's a weird complex
God.
because
I hate
people don't,
that.
and even the same thing, it's black girls in general. Like, people won't interact with you because you're black or darker skin.
Or people only want to interact with you because of that and don't give a fuck about your personality and literally just want to bend you over because you're black.
Yeah.
So they can literally go gloat to their friends and tell them that they fucked a black girl. Yep.
Yeah, I had one friend who said someone told me about their friend who went to India, and the friend was somewhere and someone wrote her a note. She picked up the note, she opened it, and they were like, sorry guys, one sec, I just gotta clear my throat so you can
Wow.
clearly hear
What's
this.
going on here?
Are black women crazy in bed? That is what he wrote in the note.
God.
But it's just to say, like, color
We fuck the same. Either you're good at it or you're bad at it.
Nothing you can
Bruh.
do.
Doesn't matter about your color, bro. You're pussy good if you're pussy good.
Exactly. And I think that's sort of my issue.
It's the same way. Sorry. It's the same thing The reverse.
I had a nerve.
If you're a man too, it's either your dick good or your dick isn't good. Step your dick game up. It doesn't matter if you're black or white or Asian or whatever the fuck you are. If your dick game's weak, it's not your skin color making it weak, it's just you.
Speak the truth, my friend. But yeah, I would argue that my issue with dating is that, and I think it makes me really anxious when interacting with dating with people, because I'm like, I don't know if you're really here because you want to get to know me, or if it's weird, or also the fact that like legit people look you in the eye and be like, oh, like you're a really great person and you're cute, but you black, so now, like seriously,
Yeah, like
it's
I've had
just-
a bunch of friends literally be like, I would date any woman except for a black woman.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard that multiple times.
And it's like,
All the
no,
time.
that makes
But there's
no
no problem
sense.
fucking you. There's no problem being like, oh yeah, we can bang, but we can never be in a relationship.
Yeah.
And the side note of that too, what's weird is like it's sort of the reverse for black men. I'm not saying there aren't people out there who say they won't date black men. I'm not saying that at all. But black men are more fetishized and like more seen as like a beauty standard, if that makes sense. Whereas black women aren't.
Yep.
It's
So,
because
Black
of
women are always at the bottom of the
It's because of masculinity. The reason why
Yeah,
black men
sure.
are like seen as like this like very like sexual being, a lot of like different types of women love like black men is because they're so hyper
Not even white black
masculine.
men. I see a lot of people loving on
Like-
dark black men still.
No, I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying it's more likely for you to see like a black man with like a different race than a black woman with a different race. It's more likely.
True.
And it's because of just the way like black men are portrayed. They're seen as like hyper masculine, like superheroes almost.
Except
you know
for
what I
all
mean?
my
Like,
cousins on my dad's side, they're all dating all the white guys. I'm just saying that.
Oh really?
Yeah, only one married a black guy.
That's a fluke.
The rest of them.
my
Yeah.
family's just like my mom. She's the only girl, but all her brothers all married Indian. Had children with Indian, Trinidadian, Spanish, white. There was me and my brothers and sister are the only full black people in our family on my mom's side. Yeah. It's great. Like it's really interesting. But going back to what Lynn said, yeah, like just being a black woman, it's like we're dope. Like I don't know why.
That's what I understand too about dating. Like, I feel like I'm a fucking bomb. I'm funny as hell. I'm cute. I got leg. Why am I fucking single? Like, I don't understand. Black women are powerful. Maybe they're just too intimidating because we all have this power and no one's man enough or woman enough, depending on what your sexual preferences are, to step up and just take you. Like, I don't understand what it is. What are you not seeing that's so great about us that we see obviously in ourselves? And I know that sounds narcissistic, but like, if no one's hyping this up, we gotta hype ourselves up.
Real shit.
No, but it's a fact though. Like the thing is like at the end of the day, black women are like, I'm gonna cite a stat in the U.S. or whatever, but black women are the highest educated in the U.S. I haven't seen any stats specifically in Canada, but just to say that black women in general are like, I think it's because like I have a lot of black friends, black female friends specifically, and we've had these discussions before, and it seems like a lot of black women know that like you have to be careful when dating because someone might be interested in you because of your race, and also because you don't fit a certain standard in society. So my features do not fit what society deems as beautiful because of, slavery, colonization, like we could get into it, you know what I mean? So as a result, I feel like black women are sort of forced to spend more time with themselves and try to make sure they're in a better place so that by the time they're like in that relationship, and I'm not saying it's perfect for everyone, because if you don't check yourself and like do that internal reflection, it's very easy to just be like, I'm just gonna hold on to this person because they like me. But if you sit and you really reflect, you be dodging foolish people left and right. Like that's just how it works. So I think for me, my big thing is the color of my skin, not necessarily my height. I'm 5'2". I'm short as fuck.
You a nice little height. I want to be. Growing up, man, I wanted to be 5'5" so bad, and it was literally just to blend in. Like it started off like, okay, I hate. You know how freaking tall I was in school.
I was the same height as you, bro.
Yeah, but like, okay, but I was also
You just
big,
stopped, and I kept running.
I was also big, so I was like, frick, I just want to blend in and be like everyone else. I don't want to.
What grade
be...
were you tall? Sorry if I'm interrupting.
I started growing pretty tall by like the 4th grade.
Okay, so the funny
Yeah.
thing is I'm short as fuck. Not gonna lie, like I'm real short stacked. But when I was a kid, I was like the tallest kid in my grade for
Because you
years.
didn't continue
Oh,
growing, bro.
Yeah, it's because I stopped growing. It's because God was like, "Now we don't."
Exactly.
But yeah,
You gotta
I
be blessed
stopped. I pretty much like everyone started meeting me height wise by grade grade 6. So technically I was usually the tallest kid. So ironically, I know the experience of being tall when you're younger and just wanting people to like.
Yeah,
but
I
I
just
also
wanna-
low-key wanted to be white, but that's another story.
Yeah, I think every black girl growing up wanted to be white.
Every black girl did want to
Every
be
black girl. If you're growing up in a mostly suburban neighborhood where a lot of your friends are white, you want, because as a kid you want to fit in. You
Yeah.
want to be like everyone else. You don't want to have like, you don't want them to like pick at you for things that are different. So you want to look like them. You want to, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure it's like, yeah. But then as you get older, you start noticing, okay, like
Yeah, I gotta check myself.
This is
I
my
wanted
skin,
to
so
be
yeah.
Baby Spice so bad. I
Really?
legit wrote my name on every test as Baby S.
that is hilarious.
I'm serious. Yeah, I
I
want to be
love
Baby
that.
Spice so bad. She had fucking blonde hair, blue eyes, and was like petite and like skinny as fuck, and she was like the best one in the group. I was like, damn, like Baby
Is it,
Spice
was it
lit.
Posh Spice the best in the group?
No, Posh is Victoria
Posh is
Beckham.
Yeah, isn't she like the?
She's the most successful, arguably, but
No, most successful Mel B, baby.
Mel B. Yeah, Crazy Spice was pretty cool.
I
Mel
love
C
Crazy
had a
Spice.
song too after with Bryan Adams, but she kind of fell off the planet.
Yeah,
And I can't remember what
what
Ginger Spice. Oh, her name was Jerry something. I can't remember Baby Spice's name either.
Oh.
But yo, literally all my tests, papers, everything, Baby S. And my teacher was like, Baby S.
Who is this?
me. That's me.
I'm
Like
right
so
here.
fucking proud. And she's like, why would you want to change your name or whatever? And I'm like, first of all, I don't know anyone else with my name, Linnea, at the time. I didn't know
yes.
anyone. And I full on told her, I was like, Baby Spice is cool, she bangs, her hair's straight, like she's a white girl. My teacher was like, huh? I was like, yeah, like Baby
You're
Spice
like-
lit. Yeah, legit. I had a serious conversation with my teacher at lunch.
And to me, I would want to date to be in a long-term relationship. I wouldn't want to date just to bang. If I just wanted to date just to like get experience and be out there, then like yeah, I would do that. But I know that that's not
Are
me.
you scared though? Are you scared?
Am I scared? Like, I think I am like a little bit nervous because I've never been like with a man like intimately in a very long time. And I literally have not kissed a guy in like a year and a half. Yeah, no, no, I don't think I'm like scared, but I do think that like I don't know, I just need to find the right guy. And I know when the right guy comes along, it's gonna be fun.
But
What
how
about
do you
you? Are you
know what the
scared?
right guy is if you don't test drive a couple guys?
Cause you have to test drive the guys that you have a connection with. And I just like, I'm
But
very
even for
picky.
dates though.
Nah, I agree with her though. But again, I'm sort of like Octavia on this one.
No, but even for dates, like you know me, like I love romance, I do.
Yeah.
But some of it seems so fairy tale and unrealistic to me now that it's just like
Okay, but like let's
How
say
you meet people, like that's another thing too. Like I feel like it's really hard
Bumble,
once you're an adult.
Hinge,
I hate I hate
Happen,
doing those things. 'cause
Tinder,
Bro,
it's
Plenty of Fish,
yeah, but
I
like
feel like-
friends, your friends' friends,
So we're not-
your
Grindr.
mom's co-worker's
She's not
nephew,
done. She's not done.
your cousin's ex-best friend's brother.
yeah, like there's different like you could at work, like at
Yeah, that's not my life
parties,
though.
like-
I feel like I'm a bit antisocial personally. Not antisocial.
Then
I can
how
talk
are you supposed to meet people? If you're not
I'm
gonna
just-
meet someone at a party, then why don't you talk to someone in a coffee shop?
Well, I can talk to people for sure, but I feel like that connection, like that, like, oh, I'm actually interested in you. I don't know. That doesn't really happen for me a lot. So I'm gonna just.
do you find what do you think speaks first to you? Like when you're talking to someone, is it physical or is it vibe? Like is it how they communicate? how
Vibe,
they
bro.
speak? Yeah, it's a vibe. Yeah.
Vibe. If I do not like your vibe, I don't fuck with you.
I don't fuck with you.
It's legit.
Yeah, that one's like I don't know. That one's a hard one because like
Sometimes it takes a while for the vibe to kick in. Like some people you meet, you're like, oh my god, this person's so fucking annoying, and then like 2 hours later, you're like, oh my god, like legit, like
yeah.
I met people and I was like, I'm probably not gonna ever get along with this person, and then
And then they'll say
We
like
become
a
friends.
reference, and you're like,
exactly, like you find. I think it's just finding somebody you're related, like
yeah.
common ground, and then just have that click, and you find other things that you're like, I don't know, that vibe, that kind of vibe.
Yeah, but where are these men though? I feel like all these, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't even like a men thing. That was just a person and thing in general.
But
Just
do you think it's better to become friends with someone before you start dating?
okay. I've been thinking about this one a lot, like a lot. When you are friends with someone and you develop feels, it fucks everything up because if you've not been friends for a long time and you're comfortable with that friend, it's harder for you to speak out because you don't want to ruin what you already had. But also the possibility of it forming to something else is like almost like super exciting too. And it's also a challenge for you because you have to put yourself out there because maybe they're feeling like whatever you're feeling is way crazy and they don't feel the same way. And if they don't, then it could either ruin the friendship or you can get past it. If you're walking, like me right now, I've been on Tinder, Bumble a lot. You're basically meeting up with people and you already have like one thing in common. Either it's a relationship or just try to bang. There's no real friendship thing that kind of happens before. It's either, I don't know, it's either people bang and then they start liking each other after, and then that develops into a relationship, or they come into it as a relationship, they take things easy and they get together on later on. That's like the two things that I'm seeing happen, but like they came into the relationship knowing that it was not going to be platonic.
Yeah. So you
know
think
what
it's
I'm
better
saying?
going in like thinking that it's gonna like knowing that it could be.
There's less on the line because if
Yeah.
you went to platonically, at least you guys didn't have history before.
That's true.
So you can part your separate ways. You said, yeah, we had a good like 2 weeks, month, whatever, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's true. Because it can get weird if, especially if one person likes someone like and you become friends with them.
You guys
In
think
order
about
to
it. You're
get
already
romantic-
meeting up because the person's already interested in you. Think about it that way.
Yeah.
You're already in that mindset that like I like this person, they already like me. Even if it's just a physical attraction, that's something. But when it's a friend, you don't even know. You already know they like you as a person, but it's like, do you like me like that?
Yeah.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think it's always better when you're friends with the person first.
You like that because it's comforting and
I like
you
comfort.
develop that
Now that's a
connection
mess.
that you like.
No, but not becoming like best friends with them. I just mean like having like a.
But what if you already are best friends?
Then you obviously don't do that. But if you're like,
Okay, but some people do and it works out great, and then other people do and it fucking
then-
crashes and burns.
okay, yeah, like if you want to do that, then you can do that. But what I'm talking about is when like you have a foundation first, like when you know that person, kind of like their hobbies, whatever. Before anything sexual is brought in, you already know that person as like who they are outside of a sexual relationship. And I feel like once you get past the sexual part in a relationship, a friendship's what's there anyway. So it's almost like you already know this person on like a friendship level and like, oh yeah, like I can fucks with you.
But that's
for
the
sex.
second thing I was saying. And so it's either you bang,
Yeah.
like I was saying with the Tinder Bumble situation, either you go and you bang, or you go into it and you date for a while and then develops into something
Yeah,
after.
but
That's the same thing.
No, it's different. It's different if you go in as a friendship and then figure out if you guys want to progress, and going in like I am physically attracted to you, let's try to date and then build a friendship. It's different. Because now when you're developing the friendship, you already have in your mind like, okay, this person is attracted to me, like there's a little bit more sexual tension there. Whereas before, if you push it back and you guys are just friends at the beginning,
Before no sexual anything.
before no sexual nothing, you know that person, like I feel like it's different. You know that person on like a different level, and that's kind of how I want to start off my relationships, and that's just like a
Watch
personal
too many
thing.
movies.
I watch so many movies, and I like romantic comedies. Can you tell? Can you
Obviously.
tell?
Nah, I agree. Like, it's relationships are messy, right? And like, especially now being at an age where like everyone's getting
Everyone's
engaged.
married, engaged, and has like 6 fucking kids.
Yeah.
Okay, who has 6 kids?
Okay, I know people that have 2, but
2? Real shit?
Yeah.
yeah, people have 2 kids. Actually, there's a girl on my Facebook that has 3.
That's pretty crazy.
See, and I can't imagine that
You
life
like that?
because I'm barely like keeping myself going. So to imagine like hitching my
I almost
with
died 3
someone
times
else.
on my way to this podcast. So.
Legit though, this is just 3 single girls that have never been in relationships before,
That's
just
fair.
talking shit.
Yeah.
We should put a disclaimer at the beginning.
This is a disclaimer.
Coming from 3 women who have never been in a relationship.
Never.
Okay, question. Do you guys think it is better to have loved and then lost than to have...
Fuck off with you. I knew she was gonna pull this shit. I knew she was gonna pull this shit.
to have never loved at all?
I think it's better to love and lost. You already know that.
As someone who's never loved, I think it's better to just avoid that shit real quick.
Oh, okay, so you have 2 different
Write it down.
viewpoints.
No, because I would always be wondering, like, what is it like?
Yeah, but then you
Yeah,
don't
but like
know
pain
the
of
hardship.
knowing, yeah, that thing didn't work out, and now he's married with like 5 kids and a roof, and you're like 45,
And his wife looks exactly
he's-
like you,
yeah,
and
you
you're
have no
like,
one,
wait, what?
like,
No, I'd
it's
always
hard.
want to know what that feeling was like, though, because at least you were happy for a bit.
Have you ever been in love before?
No,
think
I'm not trying to
so.
do all that. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know when I would be. Like I could have been and I didn't know. I don't know.
No, you would know. You never know.
How do you know?
You know. You
I
know. If you're in love with someone, you would know.
I don't know. There's so many times like, I love him. Was I really in love? Was it in the moment?
Yeah, it's not in love though. Like that's like loving someone. But I feel like when you're in love with someone, like you know you're in love with them. And then like as time goes on, you can.
I feel like it just happens one day. You're just like, holy shit, I'm in love with you. Like it just happens.
I couldn't tell you shit, so.
I don't know. I know I'm gonna. I think the first time I actually say I love you to someone and mean it is gonna be after like a hot sex just session. And I'll just like roll over and be like, holy fuck, I think I love you. And that's how it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out
Really?
so awkward. Like, yeah, I know it. Someone's just gonna dick me down so good and I'll just be like, oh my god, I love you. And I'm like, oh my god, I actually do love him. Like, holy shit.
You love his dick or you love him?
No, like it'll just come out.
Okay.
The dick will just jog it in my head. I'm like, oh fuck, you
my
actually
God.
love this guy.
Oh my god.
Don't get stigmatized.
I think I'll be the first one to say it. Actually, fuck that. No, yeah, I'll probably be.
I don't think I'd say it first.
I think I would say it first. I say I love you to people all the time. So to me, it would.
I
just
actually
be-
want to stop that. I want to stop saying I love you to all these people.
Why?
Because I don't love them.
Wow,
you
you love me.
too.
Obviously, I love you, idiot. I mean, like, other people, like, there would be someone at work and I'd be like, hey, love you, bye. I don't like that. I don't like that I do that.
You never say you love me.
You say I love you to people at work?
I do. When you're leaving too, I say it. I do. I say, yeah, to people at work, I'd be like, hey, love ya. As I'm leaving.
What the fuck?
All the time, bro. That's what I'm
Do you see those
saying.
people outside of work?
Huh?
You see those people outside of work?
Some more like if you have an event or something. But no, not enough for me to like, seriously. Or there will
If
be
you don't have a
like,
connection with them, why are you saying that you love
it
them?
just comes out. Or
No.
like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't though. Like, I really don't. I'm so sorry.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Obviously.
It's like, oh god, like I don't like, yeah, I want to like honed in on how many people like, I maybe honestly only like truly love like X amount of people, and the fact that I'm going and saying it to all these people, it's like, damn, that's pretty crazy.
It's like,
Because
bye,
I
Tony, I love you. Oh, my bad.
my bad, I'm
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah, or I'll say it as a joke to some people, and it's like that's not like, I don't know. I feel like the word love should have a lot more power than what I give it. So
I don't really say that to family.
Really?
And occasionally for
I hate it 'cause my grandma never says she loved me. I'm like, okay, I love you. She's like,
my
bye.
mom never says it.
I was like, huh? Excuse me, can you say you love me, please? Okay, I love you. I'm like, can you say it with feeling? I love you, Linnea.
Do you ever say like I love you to like a friend and they don't say it back?
Yeah, and I'll be like, you don't
I
love me?
hate that. I hate that. And they
I'll
like,
call
don't say it.
people out. I'll call people out. Why didn't you say you love me? I'm saying I love you. Like, you need to say it back to me. Especially if you're my friend. If you're just some rando hobo on the street, I'm like, I love you. I'm like, bitch. No, for real. Like, if I say I love you, like, I expect you to say it back. And it's all cool if you say it 'cause you don't, if you're uncomfortable or, like, you don't actually love me. And I'm like, I have to reevaluate myself. Okay, you don't love me, then I don't love you then. I'm just that person. I'm bitter. I fucking, you don't love me, okay, fuck you. Like, you don't want this pussy? Fuck this. Fuck you.
But what if it's just a friend though? They don't say it.
I'd be pissed. I'd be like, why?
That's weird though.
You say
I guess it depends on the
people.
level of friendship though, because like
Sometimes it takes time because I said I love you to my friend Brianna first, and then she never said it. And then a couple months into the friendship, we hung up on I was hanging up on the phone, and she's like, "I love you," and I was like, "I love you too. Bye."
that is not
It's
my
so
existence.
beautiful.
I was like,
It's so beautiful when a friend like says that. It's like, love you too.
I'm so sorry, guys.
You don't tell your friends you love them? Interesting.
Fuck you.
I think it depends on the conversation. Like I'll have like deep conversations with someone,
Yeah.
and then I'll say like, "Oh, I love you," you know, like you've really helped me, or you're a really good friend, or whatever.
Yeah.
But besides that,
Bitch, we know we're gonna end this podcast. I'm gonna say I love you. You better fucking say you love me back. I love you.
that's I sung it to make up for the fact that I'll probably never say it again. So, yeah. No, but
Kinda like
I
to be
love my
serenaded,
friends.
though.
I feel like it's important to like, I mean, I don't know. For me, I'm not a big fan of saying I love you because it makes me slightly uncomfortable. But I feel like I
Why,
should
though?
see. love
Is it just
in the
saying
things I
that,
do for you.
saying something that's so powerful makes you uncomfortable? Is it the emotion behind it? Like what?
I think all of it's sort of weird. I just feel like of course, I love my friends. Like, I've got, you know, homies till the end that I care about and love deeply.
You just wouldn't say it?
But I would hope they know from how I interact with them and engage
But
with
it's
them.
nice to hear it.
It is. It's
I
nice to
do.
hear.
I have said it to Florence a couple of times. Florence is my best
that
friend.
right
Shout
now.
out.
Say love you.
I love you, Linda.
Oh my god, I want to
And I've said it to
Thank you.
Francis and I think Kamal like a handful of times.
There was a breakthrough.
But that's about it. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
Really, I love you, Octavia. Though.
Love you.
You know I love you. Like,
Yeah.
you see it in my actions, right?
Yeah.
You know, if I don't rock with you, actually no, I'm really bad with that too. I make friends very well.
Yeah.
And they'll get like real deep on you out of nowhere and be like, ah.
Yeah, I'm like that
Sorry.
too. People always tell me shit. I'm like, wait, tell me this.
All the time, bro. You gotta
I am
cut.
so insensitive, bitch. Damn.
No, but not even that. Sometimes they say stuff and you're like, I really think it's like in my head. I'm like, oh, that's so sweet that you told me. But then it's like, I don't know you like that. Like, I would never tell you that.
Yes.
No, I get that
How?
too. I'm like,
That's
I didn't know we were friends like that. But okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, okay,
People
sure.
always tell me shit. It's weird.
It's because I think you guys have very like open personalities, like you're listeners. Like
I do
so,
like listening. I will.
yeah, like you're
I talk a lot.
you're really good. You're not that good at listening.
No,
you're great at
no.
listening, but you're there. Like if someone needs you, you're gonna be there. That's the thing. So like they want to talk to you. You're a great listener though. So I feel like because you guys have those aspects, it's like you're super reliable. So people are gonna come to you. You're like, you know what I mean? You're gonna be there kind of thing. You also tell shit how it is. So it's like,
Well,
okay.
I'm gonna lie to
What are we
you.
talking about
We
right
should
now?
have deep talks. I love telling me shit how it is. I might cry a little bit. I'm joking, I won't cry. But,
Yeah, Naya will like
I'll just drop on
I'm not
the
gonna do that great around criers. Makes me cry, but
you don't cry around criers.
where's Sammy Bailey? I just call her out so hard. Me and this girl, she would like cry about something, and I'm crying about it. Like
really?
I don't know.
Yeah, when your other friend used to cry, used to be like,
Okay, if you're crying about something I connect with, yes. If it's something stupid, like you know some of the stories I tell about people crying, I'm like, why the fuck are you crying over this? In conclusion to the podcast, we just wanted to say a couple words.
hold on, no, say. I don't like you.
Why is she still talking?
She's like, oh god, why is she? Okay, say in conclusion and then stop. Like have her pause and then we will start.
Yeah, so just in
She's like,
relationships,
oh.
dating as a tall woman, it's hard.
And I feel like a lot of people should be more open to dating different types of people and not just really adhere to the societal standard of either a guy being so much taller than you or a girl being so much smaller than you, and really to try to find like people for who they are.
For me personally, y'all need to check your biases. And I just because like my big issue is like my skin color when it comes to dating. And probably other shit too, but that's like the big key thing right now. But what I want people to do is check their biases and really like internalize and figure out why you're attracted to certain people or not attracted to certain people. And really look at that. And that's not only from a black perspective, that's from an Asian perspective. I've bare like Asian people tell me that like, especially Asian women,
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's a
really
fetish.
creepy.
It is.
So
It's a fetish for them. Yeah, they
so
like.
sit and think, am I really attracted to this group of people or not attracted to this group of people because I'm not attracted to them? Or is it because of some, obviously some bias I've developed because of the media and society, and really reflect on it so you're not out here ruining people's lives.
Come off that hentai. Come off of it.
Oh gosh, get off of it, yeah.
I think we discussed a lot of things today. Some things I was a little bit passionate about. But yeah, basically what the other two have said, just being open to people. Also trying new things. Yes, Tave's looking at you. Sometimes you gotta put yourself out there and just see what happens. Whether you're gonna get hurt or not, just throw yourself out there. Throw yourself out there with a girl you never thought you would date. Maybe you try talking to her, maybe start something. Just try something new.
My next wedding. I know she's going for Octavia, but I feel like she's coming for me.
Both of us.
My shout out this week is sunscreen. Y'all, melanated folk, please get on the sunscreen, okay? Black don't crack, but we want to do everything we can to ensure that that black stays crisp and clear. And you can do that with sunscreen, protecting your skin from the UV rays. can keep away wrinkles. You could be looking like freaking Cicely Tyson when you're 90. Like, don't be afraid, guys. Use the sunscreen.
What about you, Lynn? Any shout outs?
I was watching the show. It's called Handmaid's Tale. Shout out to that show because that's some real shit.
Yeah.
That's some real shit.
like-
Everyone's talking about 13 Reasons Why. 13 Reasons Why, don't get me wrong, that's some real shit too. But another real good fucked up show, The Handmaid's Tale. That's all I'm gonna say. Not on Netflix though. You gotta fucking back in search that shit.
Crave TV if you have it.
We do not support illegal.
We do not, disclaimer, we do not support anything illegal.
Just in case the FTC is listening or something like that.
Probably are. Hey, what's up, guys? Dave?
Yeah, for this week, I don't really have any shout outs this week. Oh, freaking body butter. I don't know if you guys
You've
even
been
know
on
that.
body butter.
No, man, I just started. It's blessed though. Like lotion, I feel like it's really thin. Body butter really like holds it. Yo, it's nice.
What body butter are you shutting out?
From Bath and Body Works.
Thank you. From Bath and Body Works. Any one of them. Honestly, they're blessed. They have different variety. They're on sale
Smells
right now.
so good. The mango one makes you want to
Yes.
eat it, bro.
Yeah. They have banana now too. Honestly, like it's nice. Alrighty, guys. So that concludes this week's episode.
Shout outs! Or no, rants.
If I get one more, okay. Rants. Anyone got a rant?
It's rant time.
I'm trying to make you say it, and then you look over like I'm failing. Like knowing that you're like, okay, rant. No, I don't got a rant.
I have a rant.
We're gonna go there right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go
Okay.
first because I feel like from Linnea's energy right now, I just feel like it's gonna be long. My big rant, Netflix. Y'all need to stop putting shows on your platform and not putting all the seasons. It's disrespectful, okay?
That is disrespectful.
I've been committing to Queen of the South. I finished the whole season. I'm here thinking, hey, they haven't created the second season. Let me do a quick Google, see when it's coming out. The audacity to see that season 2 has been finished. Season 3 is in development. And Netflix, you brought this to Canada and you didn't provide me both seasons? You're rude. Because what am I supposed to do with Netflix? Binge. And I don't appreciate the disrespect. So Netflix, get it together. I'm giving you my coin. Just treat me well.
That's well said. How do you top a rant like that? With a dick. You guys, I'm not gonna get into it, but I'm just gonna say
We're gonna put a PG. Anytime Linnea starts talking, we're gonna put a PG rating, right?
Just
If you got,
FYI,
yeah,
if you got kids.
Yeah, if you're young listening, if we're on speaker.
It's
whatever
not
it
that serious. Listen, I saw some dick on the weekend.
Okay,
I'm all for one for body hair. I am. No one should be telling you what to do with your body hair, for reals. Especially women, we always get told, you gotta be clean down there. You can't have any hair. And I say, fuck that. Legit, rock your bush if you wanna rock your bush. Clean your pussy if you want to clean your pussy. Listen.
That's
But
not an option. You gotta clean your pussy.
okay, you know what I mean. She made the pubes trimmed. And I was a huge advocate for that. So I would say, if your bush wants to run wild, let your bush run wild. But I saw a man's crotch on the weekend, and it wasn't even like the man's was small. He was decent size, but you had to peel back the bush. Literally peel it back, get some gel, grease it down to see the full penis. You had to dig for it. I feel like if you have to literally get a machete and claw through to get to the treasure, if you're doing some National Treasure stuff, if you're doing some like Jumanji, you know what I'm saying? If you're The Rock doing Jumanji shit, or you're Nicolas Cage looking for the treasure, you shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't. You just want to take it out and let it fall out. You don't need to. I don't have to search for it. I really don't want to have to search for it. Like, I'm already in the mood, you're making me do work, too much work. No. So, I'm not saying don't have your bush, just tend to it. It's a living, growing thing. It's a bush, it's a shrub. You wanna take care of it and show it love. That's all I'm gonna say, because
Especially knowing that you're gonna hook up with somebody.
Then even because you're disrespecting yourself, you don't take care of your own bush, and you're disrespecting the people that are gonna see your bush and be in the bush with their faces. So, end rant.
Take care of that bush. That's what.
Alrighty, guys. So that concludes this week's episode of Some Assembly Required, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys. Ooh, check us out on social media because we actually have a Facebook page. Yo, also we got an email. It's someassemblyrequiredpod@gmail.com. So again, send us the mess.
Where's this email? What email is this?